Welcome to the channel. Today we're diving deep into Japan, unearthing 10 fascinating facts about its culture that'll make you want to book a flight faster than you can say konnichiwa. From bizarre superstitions and age-old customs to the meticulous art of a tea ceremony and the heartwarming hospitality, we're revealing the true essence of this captivating country. So buckle up, grab a steaming cuppa and get ready for a whirlwind adventure as we explore the intriguing cultural quirks that make Japan so unique. You might think you know Japan, but trust me, you've barely scratched the surface. Right off the bat, you'll notice things are a little different over here. Take bowing, for example. Forget handshakes. In Japan, it's all about showing respect with a good old bow. The deeper the bow, the more respect you're showing. It's a beautifully subtle dance of etiquette, and don't even think about stepping foot in someone's house with your shoes on. That's a big no-no. You'll find a designated area by the door to leave your shoes, often with slippers laid out for guests. Just be careful not to wear those slippers into the bathroom. That's a whole other faux pas. Then there's gift-giving. It's an art form in Japan, always present and receive gifts with both hands and a slight bow. And remember, it's not about the price tag, it's the thought that counts. Avoid sticking your chopsticks upright in a bowl of rice. It's considered bad luck, resembling incense sticks used at funerals. Now, let's talk about ceremonies. From traditional weddings to Seijin no Hai, these events offer a captivating glimpse into Japanese culture. Imagine vibrant kimonos, ancient Shinto shrines, and a sense of ceremony that's both awe-inspiring and a tad overwhelming for us gaijin, foreigners. Weddings often involve multiple outfit changes for the bride and groom, and an array of symbolic rituals. Then there's the tea ceremony, a meticulously choreographed dance of precision and grace. It's about mindfulness, respect, and appreciating the simple beauty of the moment. Even a simple kanpai, cheers, before a meal is treated with a certain reverence. It's all part of the fabric of Japanese life, a way of honoring tradition and connecting with something bigger than oneself. Every culture has its fair share of superstitions, but Japan takes the cake. From lucky numbers and unlucky days to mythical creatures and haunted places, Japan is a treasure trove of intriguing beliefs. Did you know that the number 4 is considered unlucky in Japan? It's pronounced shy, which also means death. That's why you'll rarely find a building with a 4th floor or a hotel room numbered 4. Be careful not to whistle at night. Legend has it that whistling after dark summons snakes. The Japanese also have their fair share of lucky charms, like the maneki neko, a beckoning cat figurine believed to bring good fortune. So whether you're a superstitious sort or just appreciate a good cultural quirk, Japan's got you covered. If you truly want to understand Japanese culture, you can't miss out on the tea ceremony, or chanoyu as it's traditionally known. This isn't your average builder's tea. Oh no, this is a deeply spiritual practice, steeped in centuries of tradition. Every movement is precise, every gesture imbued with meaning. From the preparation of the matcha or powdered green tea to the presentation of the tea bowl, it's a mesmerizing dance of ritual and respect. Beyond the aesthetics, the tea ceremony is about cultivating a sense of peace, mindfulness, and harmony between host and guest. The atmosphere is serene, almost meditative, with the gentle whisking of the matcha and the soft clinking of teacups creating a symphony of tranquility. Trust me, experiencing a traditional tea ceremony is like stepping into another world, one where time slows down and worries melt away. One thing you'll notice straight away in Japan is the exceptional level of hospitality. It's not just about being polite, it's about going above and beyond to ensure the comfort and satisfaction of others. They call it omotenashi, and it's woven into the very fabric of Japanese society. Whether you're a customer in a shop, a guest at a restaurant, or simply asking for directions, be prepared to be met with a level of attentiveness that borders on the extraordinary. Shop assistants bow as you enter and leave. Waiters anticipate your every need, and even strangers on the street will go out of their way to help you find your destination. It's this sincere desire to please, to make others feel valued and respected, that makes omotenashi so special. It's not about expecting something in return. It's about taking pride in offering the best possible service, whatever the situation. So the next time you're in Japan, pay attention to the little things. The way your taxi driver opens the door for you, the meticulous care with which your food is presented, the genuine warmth in the smiles of the people you meet. Shintoism, often described as the indigenous religion of Japan, is as much a way of life as it is a belief system. It's deeply intertwined with Japanese culture, influencing everything from daily rituals to grand festivals. At the heart of Shintoism is a reverence for nature and a belief in kami, spiritual beings that reside in everything from mountains and trees to rivers and rocks. Shrines dedicated to these kami are scattered throughout Japan, offering a place for prayer, purification, and communion with the divine. You'll often see people performing a ritual cleansing before entering a shrine, washing their hands and rinsing their mouths at a designated fountain. It's a symbolic act of purification, preparing oneself to enter a sacred space. Shinto rituals also play a significant role in Japanese life, marking important occasions such as births, weddings, and even the construction of a new building. These ceremonies often involve offerings to the kami, prayers for good fortune, and a deep connection to the natural world. Japan is a land of politeness and good manners, where etiquette is highly valued. From dining etiquette to public behavior, there are certain customs and social graces that are important to be aware of. When it comes to dining, for example, it's considered polite to slurp your noodles, believe it or not. It's a sign of enjoyment and shows the chef you're savoring their creation. Just maybe avoid blowing your nose at the table, yeah? In public, it's customary to be quiet and respectful of others. Avoid talking loudly on your phone and keep your voice down in crowded places like trains and buses. And whatever you do, don't litter. When meeting someone for the first time, a boo is the standard greeting. And remember those business cards? Treat them with respect. Take the time to study it before putting it away, and never just shove it in your back pocket. While it may seem daunting at first, just remember that good manners and a respectful attitude will go a long way in Japan. Japan knows how to throw a festival, I'll tell you that. Throughout the year, the country comes alive with vibrant celebrations, each with its own unique traditions and charms. Take Tanabata, the Star Festival, where people write their wishes on colorful strips of paper and hang them on bamboo branches, hoping their dreams will reach the stars. It's a magical sight, especially when the streets are lit up with lanterns and decorations. Then there's Obon, a time to honor the spirits of ancestors. Families gather, visit graves, and participate in Bonodori, a traditional dance where people dance in circles to welcome and celebrate the returning spirits. And let's not forget Setsuban, the bean-throwing festival. People gather to throw roasted soybeans to ward off evil spirits, chanting "Oni out, luck in." It's a fun and lively event that marks the beginning of spring. From traditional ceremonies to lively street parties, there's always something to see and experience. Now let's talk food. While sushi and ramen might be the most famous Japanese exports, trust me, there's a whole world of culinary delights waiting to be discovered. Take natto, for example. It's a fermented soybean dish with a strong smell and a sticky, slimy texture. It might not sound appealing, but it's surprisingly delicious and incredibly healthy. Consider it an acquired taste, like a fine, pungent cheese. Then there's fugu, the infamous pufferfish that can be deadly if not prepared properly. Only licensed chefs can prepare fugu, and it's considered a delicacy in Japan. For a truly luxurious dining experience, you have to try kaiseki, a traditional multi-course meal that's as much about artistry as it is about flavor. Each dish is a work of art, meticulously prepared and beautifully presented. So if you're a foodie looking for an adventure, Japan is a culinary wonderland just waiting to be explored. Japan has a rich artistic heritage with traditional art forms that have been passed down through generations. Take ikebana, the art of flower arrangement. It's not just about putting flowers in a vase, it's about creating a harmonious balance of color, shape, and texture, using flowers and branches to evoke a particular mood or feeling. It's a meditative practice, really. Then there's origami, the art of paper folding. From simple cranes to intricate dragons, it's amazing what you can create with just a single sheet of paper. And calligraphy, known as shodo, is another captivating art form, using brushstrokes to create elegant characters that are both beautiful and expressive. These are just a few examples of the many traditional arts that continue to thrive in Japan. From pottery and woodworking to tea ceremony and martial arts, there's a wealth of artistic expression to discover. Well, there you have it. 10 things you probably didn't know about Japanese culture. From bizarre superstitions and quirky customs to the serene beauty of a tea ceremony and the heartwarming embrace of omotenashi, Japan never ceases to amaze. So if you're planning a trip to the land of the rising sun, keep these insights in mind and you'll be sure to have a truly unforgettable experience. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious. Don't forget to like, subscribe and ring that bell for more cultural adventures.